Hi, welcome back to our English language tutorials, proudly sponsored by O3 Schools Jamb app, and we're still on consonant sounds. And in today's video, our consonant sounds are this sound and this sound. So we're looking at these two consonant sounds. And on these two consonant sounds are both voice consonant sounds. Both of them are voice, which means in their pronunciation, there is vibration of the vocal cords when we pronounce both consonant sounds. Now, this consonant sound is pronounced mm, and then this is ung. This is and So quickly, let's look at how we can recognize these sounds in words. Starting with the first consonant sound that we are looking at, which is the sound. We pronounce it as and of course, words containing letter N contain this sound, whether at the beginning, it could be at the middle of the word, or even at the end. Words with letter N contain the sound. Good example, we have man. The N at the end there contains the sound. Man, name, nag, fan, many. We have examples like bone, noun, brain, pen, no, sin. These are words with letter N and contain the sound in words. Then we also have it in NN. Words containing NN in words, mostly found at the middle of the word, contains this consonant sound. Here we have funny, manner, banner. We have words like funnel, nanny. The NN in these words contain the sound. The sound is also contained in words beginning with KN. Where the word is beginning with a K and N is coming after it, the K is silent. It doesn't pronounce the K consonant in that word. So what you have is the K is silent. Examples, we have no. The K is not pronounced. It doesn't produce the K consonant sound in this word. What we have is no. So if you have to transcribe this, you get something like this. There's no consonant sound here before the N. Other examples we have not, knowledge, knee. We have words like night, knock, neat. These words contain the N sound. Why? Because the first letter K before the N is silent. Also GN as well. GN. So the G is silent, leaving the N to be pronounced. So these words like this with G starting the word and N coming after it contain this N sound because the G is silent. Example, we have no, Nash. Words like sign, design, resign, rain. These words also contain the N sound because the G is silent. We do not pronounce it, so we are only left with an Then, worthy of note or mentioning rather is that N is not pronounced if it comes at the end of a word after letter M. So these are words that we look out for. Words like him, Words like solemn, words like column, condemn, damn, autumn. In these words, the N is not pronounced, the N is silent. So when letter N comes after letter M, at the end of words, the N is silent. What you have here is the M pronounced. Do not have the N. We have him, not him, him, solemn, column, condemn, damn, autumn. So the N is silent if it comes after letter M at the end of words. Then these are ways we can recognize the consonant sound in words. Words with letter N, words with letter NN, words with KN at the beginning of the word because the K is silent, so it's not pronounced, giving you an N sound. Same thing for GN. If G is coming before an N in words, we do not pronounce the G. Then we look at our second consonant sound for today, which is the ng. The ng. Remember, both are voice consonant sounds. Both and are voice consonant sounds. They are pronounced similarly. They are even found in similar ways in words. So here we also have it in words containing n. Now you also have n here as a way of recognizing this sound in words. To differentiate this one from this, for this, the N has to come before a k sound. So not letter K, but consonant K. So it could be in the form of C or K or CH, as long as you pronounce it k, X. So as long as you pronounce this letters in words as k, and you have letter N coming before it, we classify it under the ng. So let me give an example. Uncle, ankle. So this is a k, k here. So this N contains the ng sound rather than n. So to differentiate N that carries ng and N that carries n, for the ng, the N comes before consonant K, not letter K, but consonant K. The K can be produced by letter C, letter K, letter CH, or even letter X rather, as long as the sound is what we are looking at here, not the letter. So if N is coming before the sound K in words, we classify it as ng, not n. So other examples we have drink, ankle. You can see the k, that N is coming before. We have words like ink, thank, anxious. This X here is producing the k sound, anxious, bank, concrete. Words like zinc, function. So in these words, the N is coming before a k sound. K. We classify it as ng rather than n. An exception to this rule, if the N is from a prefix, for example, unclean, the word is actually clean. You're adding un here as a prefix, so this one doesn't apply. The rule doesn't apply to this one's words like this. If it's from a prefix, if the N is from a prefix, you may not apply this rule. But if that's just the normal word, that's where we pronounce that word, you can apply this rule. But if it is a prefix that's added, the rule doesn't follow. So apart from N coming before k sound, we can also find the ng sound in ng at the end of words. It could be at the end of the word, for example, sing, ring, young. ng like this, or even the derivative of young, yang, or it could be in the middle of the word, hang, finger. We have it like this: finger, anger, words like this, or continuous form of verbs, that's verbs ending with ing, like going, sitting, trading, betting, you know them, continuous form of verbs. Then we also have mango, mango. So that's it for the sound. The sound. We look at the and Here we said for the n sound, we have it in words containing letter N, words with NN, words with GN and KN. Since the K and the G are usually silent, leaving an n sound. Then we look at exceptions to the n's, to n, words that do not contain n, even though there is an N present in the word. Whenever letter N comes behind M at the end of a word, we do not pronounce the N at the end, so it doesn't produce an sound. And then we looked at the where we said words containing letter N, and we differentiated it from this. Most times the N comes before k sound. That's when we can classify it as rather than And then words with ng, mostly continuous form of verbs, or containing this sound. Now we try and compare these two sounds with minimal pairs. We've said minimal pairs of words are words that have similar pronunciations, just a slight difference. So let's compare and ng. Here you have sing, here you have sink or sing, sun or san, sang. So we have san and sang. We have dan, dang. Examples, we have fan, fang, keen, king. Words like this: ran, rang, tam, tongue. Words like ban, bang, pan, pang, gun, gong, thing, thing. So these are ways we can compare these two sounds. They are very similar, but looked at how we can establish differences between them. Now with minimal pairs, it makes it easier for you to still bring out difference. I went wrong, sorry. Yes, ran and rang. There's no UE at the end. Now answer questions on these two sounds that we just looked at. I have questions. Up first, we have choose the word that contains the same sound as the underlined letters. So here we have up first, pin with the N on the lines, and our options are sing, column, English, and sniff. So we look at the options. Pin, we have been tested for the N sound. Pin, sing, column, English, sniff. Our answer here becomes sniff. Why? Because here we do not have the N sound, but the ng sound. This ng, column. Here the N is silent. N is coming before M at the end of the word, it's silent. And here we also have the ng sound rather than ng. So our answer there is sniff. Two, we have Nash. The GN is underlined. Our options are forge, new, king, ring. We have Nash. The G is silent, leaving us with N sound. The N is not even present in this one, but we have it here new. And then ng here rather than N sound. So our answer there is new. Three, we have concrete. The N is underlined. We have these as our options. So here we have concrete with the N underlined. So this N is coming before a K, consonant K. K. We know that it's the N falls under ng rather than ng. So we're looking for ng. Anxious, concern, consider, attend. We have the exact same thing here. N also coming before an ng sound. So it doesn't contain but ng. Answer here, concrete, anxious. Up next we have here the ends underlined. And our options are so these are our options. Hanger. You know we are looking for the ng sound here. Here we have impugn, not present. Ink, orange, his. Answer here becomes ink. The N is coming before consonant K. K. We can hear the N before the consonant sound K. So it means the N here contains the ng. Same thing, same sound with what we are asking the question. That becomes our answer. And then if you have to pick out odd words, pick out the odd words. First example we have let's write our comma well. And the options are first up we have solemn. Next we have night, design, ban. You can hear the in this words, but it's absent here. M coming at the end of a word after letter M, the N is not pronounced. So is silent in this word, but it's pronounced in the other three words. So solemn is the odd word in that group of words. Next we have manner, not, pen, going. We also have the sound here. We have it here, we have it here, but it's not in going. This continuous form of a verb and it contains the sound. Continuous form of verbs contain the sound. This contains the but that in going we have So it's the odd one out there. Then we can also have here the options are song, thank, finger, stranger. Our odd word out here is stranger. Stranger contains a different sound from ng. The G here is not ng. So we'll have it here in song, we have it in tongue, we have it in finger, but it's absent in stranger. Another question we have anchor, zinc, bean, young. Anchor, zinc, bean, younger. Here the N is coming before K. The N is also coming before K. So we know that they both contain the ing sound. Same thing for yange, also contains the ing sound, but it's not in bean. So bean is the odd word in this sentence. These are just some questions pulled out from the O3 Schools Jamb app under these two consonant sounds. You can do well to download the app and have unlimited access to all the questions that we have in the app, and then you can master these sounds. It won't be a source of confusion to you anymore when you're faced with questions like this in exams. Thank you very much for watching.